very scary, and the observed practice of others made you realise what we do and how we do it and the things that we can do differently without realising some of the things that we do are not right. This will make you think again. It was really good, really good.
It was really emotional. It made you really think about your own practice, and it was quite scary actually. It's really scary.
I thought it was worse watching it than actually doing it, like seeing the other people.
Really good experience.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing
Very
insight
scary.
to how they feel.
Couldn't see anything, couldn't hear anything. You were getting basically taken by the hand and plonked down here and plonked down there, and food forced into your mouth. And
All over your face.
all over your face, all down your front. Yeah.
Very good
Yeah.
though.
More people should do
Very
it.
good.
And really interesting to watch in return.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
people going
it
round.
was
Yeah, people
Quite
going round the
interesting to
room.
watch that too.
Yeah, definitely.
It was nuts. I nearly had a heart attack, honestly. And loud
You were
noises.
screaming.
I was screaming.
I was screaming.
Shaking.
No, I didn't.
It's horrible.
It was interesting though.
It was,
It really
aye.
was interesting.
I wouldn't want to go through it again.
No,
No,
never.
I wasn't happy
Absolutely
with
not at all.
The second part was okay, watching everybody else,
Aye.
but when it's yourself, no.
No.
Interesting, kind of
Very
horrifying.
You just really couldn't comprehend.
It's
how
the
they feel.
weirdest
No.
feeling. It's the
Very
weirdest
strange.
feeling. Standing there thinking, am I meant to be doing something? Am I? Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very interesting, yes.
Very interesting, but weird.
Colourful lights. It's excellent.
And I'm barefoot, so having the things inside your feet, I did that deliberately because Jim's feet are so sensitive, and I wanted to see just what it felt like, because I knew that would be one of the things. And it can be quite distressing to have that. If you're walking about all the time and you're feeling your feet are bad.
I found it really interesting to see the next three
Yes.
without having any, being impaired in any way, to see what we had actually missed and their reactions to what we had already done. Yeah.
Yeah, just having that feeling is, it's, you don't think about it until you actually in there.
And the other thing is that if you're okay, you actually draw on a strategy to help you cope with what's going on, whereas somebody with dementia couldn't do that.
Really good.
I found it really overwhelming actually.
Lots of times.
Really difficult to focus. And it's amazing that we take sensory like feelings and touch, visual, hearing for like granted.
Yeah, we do.
Scary. And it's definitely very eye-opening. It's interesting seeing both sides of the coin, like you said.
I think so.
It was good to be part of it and feel it, and then see how people reacted to being in that situation.
Quite an eye-opener.
Definitely.
It kind of highlights the fact of how disorientating it can have dementia, the fact that you can't see properly what you're doing, you don't have the tactility of your fingers to be able to, do simple things like pick up plates or pens.
Hearing as well.
Yeah,
it was
that was
just
the worst bit.
The worst bit.
And I was a little bit confused, but wasn't so bad.
I think maybe the eating part's probably the bit,
Well,
because
Yeah.
particularly people that may be in their bed all of the time and have very limited communication. And obviously, or if someone's then trying to speak to you to say, oh, how's such and such, what is going on, and you're speaking to them while supporting someone to eat, and really you shouldn't at all.
No.
It was amazing. It gave a true insight into what a person with dementia feels, sees, hears, and it's scary. You don't realise, actually, until you experience that, what goes on in their heads, and it's not nice, and they wake up with this. They sleep with this. It's 24/7. Certainly changed the way that I deliver care and the way that I interact with residents from now on. It's good.
Horrible, absolutely horrible. So scary. I was shaking the whole time.
Well, the voices in the head all the time must be horrible.
Yeah, it was interesting experience, We work all day with this kind of, but it's
not
scary.
It's scary, yeah. It's very scary.
really opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can understand people.
Yeah,
a
more
lot
like-
more. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was an experience.
Yeah. It's good to know how they feel and what they feel.
Just stepping inside their minds for a change.
Absolutely excellent. A good insight into how people are feeling with dementia. The worst bit was like as if you were walking on glass with the insoles.
The worst bit was getting the instructions. It's trying to get it sorted in your head what he actually said. I thought plug, you said glasses.
Sound
Totally
for
same
me.
instruction, but different. What we've heard. That's what I thought.
How did it make me feel? Noise. It was noisy. It made me feel anything actually. It just made it a bit confusing. Obviously.
Disorientated.
Yeah, disorientated. That's the
There
one.
you go, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah, the loud noises.
Oops. Aye. It was loud noises for me. Definitely.
Feeding. Didn't like that. No.
Did not like that one bit.
No. That wasn't nothing to do with my food.
Good.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, it was really good. Eye opener. It's good.
Bit confusing and scary, but
aye. Didn't know really what to do.
No.
Couldn't stop smiling. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it changes the way you approach people.
Yeah.
And the way you speak
little
to
things
them.
you just didn't realise until now, really. But yeah.
My name's Jerry, by the way. Nice to meet you all again. How was that experience for you guys?
Oh, it was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody feel vulnerable? Disorientated? Yeah.
The unknown, very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as any of the guys you support. When they wake up in the morning, they're not sure what's going to happen that day. Because you bear in mind, even though I was a little bit off, you didn't know my name, you all followed and did exactly as I asked you, didn't you? Put these various bits of equipment on, do this, do that. No niceties about it, but you all did it. So you were fundamentally vulnerable adults. I was your carer, a core carer, to be honest.